when you're in school, you often think that all your skills are just usable for school. And you can't use it anywhere else or just within a certain kind of environment. I think Redeemer helped me see that at the end of the day, data are just numbers by themselves, and it's up to us to figure out what it's telling us based on the questions we ask of it. I wouldn't have been able to see those facets of data nearly as well if I didn't have a well-rounded education that taught me philosophy of science or its history or how worldviews affect how we look at data. A lot of people would tout science as the ultimate form of truth, when in reality, it's also up to us humans to interpret it properly. I'm Paul Naphtali. I graduated from Redeemer University in 2014. I am a freelance writer, having founded a company called GinaWrite. I was really interested in studying the world, particularly the cells that comprise our bodies, along with how we interact with the world around us. I wanted to continue into research, so I got into graduate school. It was during my doctorate that I started having challenges that were associated with research that got me thinking that maybe I'm better suited to doing something else. The most enjoyable part of my program was doing the writing, preparing presentations about the research I was doing. I was writing reports, I was writing blog articles. That's how I started changing my focus to seeing how I could continue to be a writer and really hone in that skill. There are so many individuals and company agencies who build their businesses on writing for companies around the world. I have heard many rumblings about what AI will do. The only thing I can say in terms of the future of writing is that there's still going to be a human element to it, because there needs to be that human connection between the business and the customer. There's a lot of stories to be told. Humans are constantly dealing with new technology in the scientific realm that the AI might not have encountered before. It would be very interesting to see where it goes in the long run, because there's so many kinds of writing one could do. Part of that process would still be naturally a human one. Part of what helped me with the transition was taking the initiative to research about all the different kinds of careers that were out there for me. There were so many other things that I could do. And then eventually I stumbled onto writing. Along the way, I came across people who I'd never met before, and then they started telling me about their careers and gave me some more light and illumination into what I could be doing other than going into an academic career. My faith has played a really big part in how I operate as a business. We believe that every company has a story to tell. We would like to project it and tell it to everyone in the world. And Jesus did the same thing through his parables, talking about the kingdom of God in ways that were accessible to the people around him. I think Redeemer helped me see that. Jesus had the best way of telling those stories through empathy, but also through challenging the people to take that step of faith. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Don't just stick with the small fish, go with the big ones. Research carefully to what you need to do to accomplish your goals and do your very best. And if that door is closed, then it's okay, move on to another one. There's bound to be rejection coming your way at some point in your life. Your life is still in God's hands. He is going to guide you to the place that he deems best for you. Times can change and communities can change as well, but only the Lord is steady and steadfast in his faithfulness and his love for you. I realized I had to go out of my comfort zone and try something new. I already had a lot of skills that I developed from Redeemer that I could use to help other people and serve them. Having that Christian perspective helped me see there is law and order in this world and a story to everything to boot. I love seeing the stories and things. I love seeing how people came up with the ideas to do research, to come up with life-changing therapeutics. They'd be able to see the stories in those things and figure out the best ways to project them. That all started because of Redeemer.